Fawad Hussain Chaudhry, Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Government of Pakistan, joins me from Islamabad. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Chaudhry. Pakistan today detaining 44 terrorists, including the brother of Maulana Masood Azhar and his brother-in-law. Am I to understand that you have finally woken up after intense Indian pressure in the background of Pulwama terror attack to try and give the impression that you are actually willing to take action?
First, this decision was made in January, far before this Pulwama incident. So the execution of these arrests or detentions is in line with the decision of National Security Committee meeting held in January. So not really. It has more to do with the FATF. It has more to do with our own national action plan that all political parties signed back in 2014, and implementation of this strategy is part of our the core security goals that we are doing it now.
But Mr. Chaudhry, you will agree that in the last 2 weeks, pressure has intensified on Pakistan. You're already on the global watchdog, the Financial Action Task Force list that puts you on the terrorism watch list in 2018. You are already finding that more and more countries are asking you to act against terror. Do you concede that in the last fortnight, the pressure has come on you both from India and the world, and that is what is making you act in a manner that will, at least for now, give a sense that you are not giving a free pass to the likes of Hafiz Saeed or Masood Azhar?
Well, yes, there is an international demand for that, and we believe that more than international demand, it is in our own interest to act against these banned organizations. If you remember, Prime Minister Imran Khan actually, even before taking on the office during election campaign, has said many times that we need to revamp our strategy. And after 2014 National Action Plan, we were committed to that. So I believe you can, if somebody gets happy in India that it has been done on Indian pressure or, Indian recent actions, I mean, I have no problem with that. Let you people be happy.
No, it's not about
that. But the reality is,
Mr. Chaudhry, it's not about India being happy. It's not about India being happy. It's about the world demanding action against terror. It's about India being angry, which is very different, sir, to being happy. Angry that our soldiers were killed in an operation of the Jaish-e-Mohammed. Let me also ask you, till yesterday, Mr. Chaudhry, you had the Jamaat-ud Dawa on your watch list, not on your terror list. Can you confirm that as reports are now coming, you have decided to ban the Jamaat-ud Dawa and also the JEM? Can you confirm those reports to us that they will be banned, not just put on a watch list like they were till yesterday?
Well, actually, even yesterday I spoke to Indian televisions and I told them the process of banning. This action was actually approved in the last National Committee meeting, where not only Jamaatul Dawa but Falah Insaniyan also were included in the prescribed list. And the process is that once it gets approval of the executive, then it will be placed before the cabinet, and cabinet approves that, and then Interior Ministry issues notification accordingly. So it's the process that is going on. Actually, today they have just the cabinet has just approved that by circulation. So now the Interior Ministry has just about an hour back has issued this notification. So this was the process that we have under the law.
But Mr. Chaudhry, the fact is, and this is the history of your country, terror outfits change their names, work and function, metamorphose into new names. We've seen that in the past with Masood Azhar, Hafiz Saeed. Crack down on them, arrest them, put them under house arrest, and then after a few weeks they are back out. Will we go down that route again? Is Pakistan now realizing that this time, 2019, cannot be business as usual like in the past, when groups like this form new names and come up again?
Well, you are absolutely right here, because in the last 40 years, this has happened many times. And we prescribe a party and it changes its name and, come with a different name. But this time, actually, since National Action Plan's promulgation, we have taken serious actions. And now these actions are again fairly, taken after consideration. These are not easy actions that we are taking. And frankly, this is what we are looking for. We want peace in this region. We want regional cooperation. you will appreciate that Pakistan has its own problems, like India has its own problems. And Indian society, the way problem is, we are at least introspecting. We are at least looking at our own self and trying to come our own, come our own problems that
Does
we
that,
created in last years. But
Mr.
problem is that India is not even looking at itself.
Mr.
So,
Minister,
we
Mr. Minister, I don't want to make tonight India versus Pakistan. You say Pakistan is introspecting. Does that introspection include the fact that terror groups based in your country are responsible for attack on Indian civilians? They are responsible for terror attacks stretching for the last 2 decades. Has that realization also seeped in, that you have allowed your soil to be used for terror groups to target Indian citizens, and you have yet not done enough against them? Has that introspection also taken place, sir?
Well, frankly, these organizations and Indian Army's atrocities in Kashmir are as big problem as these organizations. So we would like Indian Army occupation in Kashmir to end also. We would also like the Indian introspection about their policies in Kashmir also. But we are introspecting. These are the organizations which you have been alleging for so long, but have failed to produce any evidence to that. So we are again, looking towards India for an evidence.
Fawad.
We want India to share their evidence so we can actually act. And as I said, in our view, regional cooperation is more important than anything else. No country is going to take Indian pressure.
Fawad Chaudhry, you're now once again coming back to evidence. You know you're on sticky ground when it comes to the Jaish and the JUD on evidence. After the Mumbai attack, evidence was provided of the involvement of the Lashkar-e-Toiba. After Pulwama, a dossier on the JEM, which the world knows, which has taken responsibility for the attack. Now, I ask you, every time you say, where is the evidence? My worry is that you will put these groups on the watch list, ban them one day, and then tomorrow say, you didn't give us enough evidence, they are out again. Do you agree that these are terror outfits as the world sees them, and therefore need to be banned completely, not just for a few weeks?
Well, recently, watching Indian television, it's very interesting that whenever you ask for evidence, even in someone in India ask BJP that give us evidence that you have taken up this operation, they will say, oh, you are suspecting Indian Army, oh, you are suspecting that. So this, I think, it will be really not I would say, a positive circumstances, a positive environment in India, where even asking for evidence becomes so much problem for you.